represent the Yay area.
Yeah, hey, what's happening, everybody? It is I, DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay. That is the Bay Area of California. Back at you again, another video. DJ Ron's reaction analysis. I appreciate each and everybody. I want to remind you to like, to comment, subscribe. This is where we listen to what's new, what's hot, what's not. We break it down, we analyze the lyrics a little bit, and then we rank each and every song, right? So this right here, this is going to be the third installment. New music as of July 2025, part 3, right? So if you heard part 1, you heard part 2, you already know. It's been some pretty good music that's coming out this summer. Matter of fact, June as well. There's been some pretty good music that came out. Not too many songs that we didn't like that much. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to the artists who are not hating by... shout out to the artists who are... supporting the content, supporting the fact that all I'm trying to do is just, first of all, put a spotlight on your music, also Bay Area, West Coast music, and just let people know who wouldn't otherwise know that the new songs is out there, all right? It's just a different way. Take a listen. So speaking of that, I got to give a shout out to my subscribers. You know what I mean? Up to 1,800 subscribers at the time of this video. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. We'd like to be up to 2,000 by the end of the month of July 2025. But the most recent subscribers, I got to say what's up to Jason Logan. Sent you a subscription, or I'll be sending you one. Zelda Jennings, sending you a subscription as well. Peace to Zelda Jennings. And then Dr. Doom 1111. Shout out to you as well, okay? Okay, like I said, anytime that you have up and coming content creators such as myself, such as anybody else, the least you could do is give a like, possibly even comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Let YouTube know that we out here in these YouTube streets and we are being supported, we are being seen, and you know, it helps all the way around, all right? So, speaking of recent subscribers, got to go ahead and move over to, guess what? Supportive subscribers. And on this video right here, I got to say what's up to Baga Yaga. B-A-G-A, next word, Y-A-G-A. You know who you are. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I spelled it right the way you spelled it, all right? Shout out to you. And then to Terrence Grinchy Trent, all right? Want to send a shout out to Terrence as well. And what do you have to do to get that shout out? Just, you know, these are people who comment on the content. You know what I mean? They're not just here just looking. You know, they like, they subscribe, they comment. You get what I'm saying? And the comment is, you know, they typically are saying something. So, you know, again, definitely appreciate all that. As I just told you, it is very important. It is very important for us to get our likes, to get our comments, to get our subscriptions, all right? So, here we go, y'all. We're going to get into the first video of the day. It's not many of them, though. You know what I mean? This time around, not many of them. But I got to give a shout out to some of the hardest working artists out there. The mechanics been producing they tail off. You know what I mean? If y'all watched the last couple of videos, the mechanics was all in it. You know what I mean? But you know who else been working real hard? E-40. E-40 been putting that work in, you know. I think this is like the 6th episode, maybe the 7th, and 40 probably in 4 out of 5 or 5 of these episodes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be in this one again, too. So the first song we're going to do, this song, I guess it's going to be a little bit different because it's featuring Lecrae. If I'm not mistaken, Lecrae is a gospel artist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to see what E-40 got to say on this one. And let me tell you something about E-40. Let me tell you something about E-40. E-40 got that R. Kelly thing going on in this area. I'm not saying he's guilty of no crimes, but this is what I mean. E-40, when he get his grown man rap on as far as being inspirational and things like that, hey, he ain't to be messed with on that microphone. A lot like R. Kelly. Y'all like to feel it on your booty and all that stuff, but I like If I Can Make the World Dance. I like the Step in the Name of Loves and the Happy People joint. You know what I mean? That grown folk art kind of joint. You know what I'm saying? That's the music I like to listen to. So E-40, he give it to you on go check out a song called I'm Serious by E-40 on the album with Across Magazine Street. I can't even think of the name of the album, but one of my favorite songs, hands down. Listen to Every Year from the Rhyme and Reason soundtrack. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Before you be talking to talk, putting on that real game, some more of that practice looking hard, but in a better way kind of music. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this first video. You see me. You'll see me. I always got my bottle of water and I almost got my glass of iced tea. No, it's not Hennessy. No, it's not cocktails. I retired a long time ago. This is straight up homemade iced tea. and it's great too. You know what I mean? Simply sweet, not too much going on. You know, we uh getting older now. As a matter of fact, I want to send a shout out to my homeboy Eddie Cooley, just passed away. You know, diabetes was messing with him, along with other things. There's so many people in our age group. I just made 52 who are passing away from these things. So we want to keep a highlight about what we put in our bodies and how we live in our lives. Okay. All right. So here we go. About to get in the first song. Here we go. The Method, long intro. Here we go. Song.
I praise God for real. Like, I don't know how y'all do it, but I see them getting real mad about how we do it. Only in Compton, Stockton, Richmond, Oakland, Dago, LB, City, we coast. What you know about it? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it. Tell me what you know. LA, Valley, East Side, West Side, Sac, Formento, Vallejo, Hillside. What you know about it? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it. Tell me what you know.
I thought this was a gospel song, boy. This boy trunking with this one. But hey, just real fast, he said, I don't know how you feel about God in real life, but let me just holler at all my folks in Compton. And, you know, he started naming off all these cities and everything. I just wasn't ready for that baby to go crazy like that. It's a thumper already. It might be a 10 or 10 on the beat. We're going to see, though. We're going to let it go. We got to see how he flow with it. And if the beat flow with the flow, with the flow of the flow with the beat. All right, let's see.
If I'm a one, then I gotta be the one. I'm a rep where I'm from, I'm a step where I'm from. Going dumb, who is that? Talk about my gang, I'ma show you. Muscle double down, bro, I told you. West side, I ain't leaving. Casting out these demons out the region. God placed you here for a reason. I place my allegiance. Do my little step and I'm sneezing. Squabble on the devil, have him leak. They be catting.
Squabble on the devil, have him leaking. Let me find out Lecrae from the West Coast, from the Bay Area at that. I didn't know that. He from the West Coast? Okay, I didn't know that. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to take it back a little bit so we can go for it.
The devil have him leak. They be catting on the land, must be tripping. Step for the Lord, that don't mean that I'm crippin'. What's up with these Christians? It's the same message, the method is different. Let's go show them how we living. Only in Compton, Stockton, Richmond, Oakland, Dago, LB, City, we coastin'. You know.
Reason why I say from the Bay, because he named a lot of Bay Area cities. You know, he said Stockton, even, which it's not really Bay, but, you know, it's close to the Bay, close enough, you know. But then he does say Compton, but then he said Richmond, Oakland. You got to be from the Bay to even be able to throw Richmond in there, to throw the Richmond in the hat, even though, you know, we're in the top 3 cities on the Bay, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, okay.
About it, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it, tell me what you know. LA, Valley, East Side, West Side, Sac, Formento, Vallejo, Hillside. What you know about it, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it, tell me what you know.
Out here in the rubble, it's easy to get in trouble. We just trying to survive and keep from being unalive. Take a deep dive in the octagon.
How 40 stays relevant is beyond me, but that's the name of his game. That's his method to his madness. That boy said, we just trying to survive and keep from being unalived. That's the name of the game.
Here in the rubble, it's easy to get in trouble. We just trying to survive and keep from being unalive. Take a deep dive in the octagon where it's mania and fool. Well, you might not be a carpenter, but you gotta keep you a toolie. Be alert and stay cautious and don't be corny and goofy. Choose your words wisely and don't be saying things that's loosely. Lord, please forgive these haters, for they know not what they do. Only person that I fear and I'm afraid of is you. I got help.
Lord, please forgive them, for they don't know what they do. The only person I'm scared of and fear is you. Did he say why? I need to elaborate a little bit on that one, because there's some wisdom in that. You got to have a little bit of fraidy cat in you, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you never know what these trying to prove themselves is going to do to try to prove themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you feel about it, but the man about 55 years old, you don't make it that far by trusting each and every person that come around and ain't paying no attention or nothing like that. I'm just saying.
What they do. Only person that I fear and I'm afraid of is you. I got hustle in my bones and my arteries in my spine. Every day is communion because I drink my own wine. Earl Stevens is my handle and I've been popping for years. It's not too many rappers had this type of career. I keep my ear to the turf like Adam Chef.
Show ain't 40. 40 been doing his thing. Let's go back. We're going to go forward. 40 been doing his thing now. 40 got what, 35 in? 35? Yeah, that's about right. 35. First dropped to 89. I first got up on him in 91. You know, a little late to this party, but I've been there ever since, though. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's a heck of a run right there for our artists in any field, any genre. You know what I mean? Only person got him is Short for the Bay. That's the only person.
Popping for years. It's not too many rappers had this type of career. I keep my ear to the turf like Adam Schefter to sports. When I was 8 years old, my mama and daddy got a divorce. I asked the Lord to protect me and my family and squad. And the only one I'll ever idolize is God. Scripture.
Bar. The only one I idolize is God.
Richmond, Oakland, Dago, LB, City, we coasting.
Father, in the name of Jesus, we just pray that you wake up the West, Lord.
LA, Valley, East Side, West Side, Sac, Sacramento, Vallejo, the Hillside.
They are not like us, but we want to be like you.
West. Had to wake up, get this weight up off my chest. Cali streets is when I jumped up out the nest. If you breathing, you can't say that you ain't blessed. They go up the ocean side, Bakersfield up to the Bay, Stockton up to Sacramento, right back down into LA. Granny took me to the ocean, put me underneath the tide. When I came up out that water, I was dead, now I'm alive. You should be alive, you should wake up. Earthquakes and fires only made us get our faked up. Staying up late, I'm praying for the whole coast and my own folks. I got California love, but I want they soul woke.
I thought it was Keek at first. That boy was spazzed out, though. I'm going to take it back, y'all, so we can move forward. He kind of spazzed out a little bit. Beat a 10 on 10, though. The beat knocking. I don't know how you sound where you at, but you better have your sound bar on, have them headphones turned up, or if you're riding your whip, make sure them subs is on, because this is slapping hard.
Granny took me to the ocean, put me underneath the tide. When I came up out that water, I was dead, now I'm alive. You should be alive, you should wake up. Earthquakes and fires only made us get our faked up. Staying up late, I'm praying for the whole coast and my own folks. I got California love, but I want they soul woke.
LA, Valley, East Side, West Side, Sacramento, Vallejo, Hillside.
Richmond, Oakland, Dago, LB, City, we coastin'. What you know about it? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it, tell me what you know. LA, Valley, East Side, West Side, Sac, Sacramento, Vallejo, the Hillside. What you know about it, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about it, tell me what you know.
How y'all feel about that? I'm just saying, how y'all feel about that? Hey, leave it up to me. Hey, it's a 10 on flow because it's realism. It's 10 on flow. You know, you talking about the Lord, y'all talking realism, y'all talking survival and everything else. It's a 10 on the flow. And it's a 10 on the beat. That beat slap hard. I'm going to hop in my truck tomorrow and slap that. Let that pound a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. But how y'all feel about it, though? You know what I mean? Y'all want to hear more rap like this? I'm just saying. I'm just wondering, y'all want to hear more rap about this? Shout out to Mr. Fab, though. He was just talking in a video, talking about how the youngsters basically, you know, they fall in prey, they're in a trap and everything else, and they don't know no better. And he was giving them game about way things are set up and what to do to avoid the setup. You know what I'm saying? And he mentioned the music. I was glad when he did that. You know, when I was coming up, man, we had music that talked about everything. They gave you the real game. You know what I mean? About these women, about who you are, about where you come from. And it talked about having a good time at the parties and, of course, you know, smoking your weed and having your fun and making your money. You know what I mean? All at the same time, though. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I'd like to know how y'all feel about it. We're going to go ahead and hop into this next video. It's going to be a cat about the Bay Area who's really been making a lot of noise. OGs are feeling them. And you know that you're making some waves when you have one of the rappers who's been around for a very long time to say, hey, I'm coming to you because I need you to help me to make me relevant again. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he produces his own music or not, but, you know, when Rich reached out to this young man, I was like, okay, I've been hearing about this young man, so maybe he truly is a factor. But this time, though, he's looks like he's produced, or maybe be performing with Lil Jon. So look, I'm gonna give you Lil Russell out of the Bay Area. Haven't had a chance to listen to a lot of his music, though I do like Go Live Baby, and he got like 2 more songs that I've heard that I like. So let's check out this one right here. It's my first time really listening to a Lil Russell joint, listening to it with me. It's called Having or Not, Lil Russell and Lil Jon. Here we go.
Hey, yeah, what's happening, Russ? It's your boy Lil Jon. We gotta talk to these niggas and show 'em how we living, man. Hey.
You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap.
Hey.
One question, you having or not? You had it, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? I wouldn't have the time if I had it. I'm on, buzzing like static. I like my paper, chromatic. Large bills, please, while you at it. A miserable nigga would probably hate to see me coming. Watching me, I suggest you start running. I'm trying to get after it like post-production. Her nigga don't know I beat Ghost Production. You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got.
You know what? This is only the second time on ReactioNalysis that I'm going to rewind the song back. First time I did it was just the last episode. Make sure you check it out. A Mac Dre verse. Hadn't heard nothing new from Mac Dre in a minute. And he really has something to say. This one right here, I don't know what he said, so I got to give it one more time. I really wish artists, new artists, old school artists, whoever, drop a new joint. Go ahead, put them lyrics up there for us. We want to boost you up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We want to boost you up, so we need them lyrics.
One question, you having or not? You had it, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? I wouldn't have the time if I had it. I'm on, buzzing like static.
I like how that beat break right there. Boom, 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 boom. I might think about where it came from. I wouldn't have the time if I had it. Sometimes it's just some people that you just don't want to deal with or whatnot. You know what I mean? Even if I had the time, I ain't got the time. I like that. That was pretty smooth.
I like my paper, chromatic. Large bills, please, while you at it. A miserable nigga would probably hate to see me coming. Watching me, I suggest you start running. I'm trying to get after it like post-production. Her nigga don't know I beat Ghost Production. You having, but ain't having like this.
Okay, so he does. Well, he be Ghost Production. Okay, that was slick. That was slick.
Ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? Don't see you around town, you a ghost or something? Always got something to say, you a host or something? No, you don't like me cause I don't like a post or something? Hello? I can't talk right now with Lil Jon, bitch. This ain't the movie where I die in the end. This where the hero learn to fly in the end. Rolls Royce suit and tie in the end. You failed once, nigga, try it again.
Okay, inspirational too. Okay, Lil Russell, I hear you.
You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? I do a lot, but I can't do it all. I mean, I ball, but I really don't ball. I'm not a pitcher, but my picture on the wall. Can't run, then walk, you can't walk, then crawl. Excuse me, miss, can I holler for $1? I'm from the turf, you can tell by the collar. I just learned it's a gala, not a gala. If it ain't about no pay, me no nada. You having, but ain't having like this.
It's a gala, not a gala. Okay, all right. Let me holler about $1.
If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? I'm with John, the Pequeño one. Just keep working, your day gon' come. It might take 10, it might take 100. You should listen when I speak, cause I've done it. I wouldn't have the time if I had it. I'm on, buzzing like static. I like my paper, chromatic. Large bill, please, while you at it. You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? You having, but ain't having like this. If you ain't got it, you can't have it like this. I got bread, got sauce, got guap. One question, you having or not? Can I holler for $1?
Now this right here, you know, I forgot Lil Jon don't rap. He didn't give us none of his old school chants, which was really the thesis of all his music. That was what it was. Chant after chant after chant that made you want to chant, and therefore became very popular. But I'm saying all that to say, I would like to hear a little more Lil Jon on this. I would like to hear a little bit more Jon on this. You know what I'm saying? And for me to not really have heard a Lil Jon beat, I think him and Short's supposed to be cooking something. Short's supposed to be dropping another album. That last album, if you ain't heard it, go and get it. It was classic. This song right here, I'm gonna get a beat about a 7.5. It's 7.5. The flow about an 8. You know what I mean? Meaning, if this is the first time I listen to Lil Russell, the way everybody been glazing him, I would expect him to just blow my mind with the lyricism. But yeah, 8.5 to be generous. Not to say he's not dope though. That Go Live Baby and everything else is dope, and all his songs is like 2.5, which is new nowadays. You know, get your streams up. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. We're gonna let it rock out, and we're gonna be on to the next.
Can I holler for $1?
next song is called Gangland. Chef Boy, I have no idea who that is. Produced by DJ Trey. But then it has Mozzie. Why is that important? Well, I'm on the late train once again, just like with Messy Marv. Haven't listened to a lot of Mozzie music neither. A couple songs that maybe get requested. Please excuse my hands. I think it's no. What is please me, excuse me, or something like that. It's one of the songs that I have in my rotation. It's on the playlist. I'll play it when they ask for it, and you know I don't remember it. I just don't remember it. Then of course you got YG, who, you know, YG for a minute had him and Mustard. They was up. You know what I'm saying? He was Kendrick before Kendrick with Mustard in the 2000 in the teens of the 2000s. You know, y'all he needs no introduction. Y'all know who YG is. And then of course there's E-40. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So the ambassador of the Ye. You know, since 1989, he's been doing real fine. So, man, salute to E-40. 36 years now. He on his 36th year. Since I heard Tangy and then Mr. Flamboyant in 91. But I believe they dropped their first tape in 1989. So here we go. Haven't heard of it. Haven't heard of it. It's a new drop as of last Friday. Gangland. Let's see what they talking about, y'all. Let's see what they talking about. Anyone got a singer like Kendrick did? That's what we doing? Let's see. Let's go, y'all.
It's Gangland! I be yelling out gang gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang. Chunk your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8, the 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8, the 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8, the 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8, the 9.
I be yelling out flank gang, HGM, it's the same thing. Just caught a sucker loafing on the way. Baby, hey, hotter going yay. Bracken in the bounty, roll him up, mini melee, mayday. Got them boys yelling mayday. We entertaining all the smoke, nigga Ray Gay. Lil' bro level 4, free the babies. Tatted on his face, bitch, we gang bang, 4 block. 100 ain't enough, we need more shots. When that pressure get applied, they won't know mas. Alley oop and shit, give me more drops. Dome body, dome shot, nigga.
I be yelling out gang gang.
Let me just start off by telling you why I'm not a fan of the song. The beat gonna be slapped though. The hook is gonna hook the wrong people. Here's what I mean by that. I've said it before, and if you didn't catch it, I'm gonna say it again. As a DJ, there's a lot of songs that come out, and when I hear it, if I'm riding dolo, I hear it, and it just doesn't move me for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But then I might go to a club, or I might DJ somewhere, and the song is requested or the song is played, and the dance floor go crazy. A lot like how, let me put it to you like this. A lot like how Too Short said, when he did the song Better Player, he knew that Lil Jon was raw. You know, since we just did Lil Jon, he knew Lil Jon was a stuff, right? But even he said on one of the interviews, there's a part on the song where, what the, you know what I'm saying, when that part come on, and he didn't care for the part, but, you know, he trusted Lil Jon. He knew Lil Jon was a genius producer. So he trusted him. And it wasn't until he went to a club in Atlanta and that part came on, Lil Jon said, watch this, short. And when it came on, the crowd went absolutely bananas on that one part of the song. Had I not heard that before I had witnessed it for myself, I wouldn't have paid it no mind. But when I heard Short say it, and it made me reflect on back in my days when I played it for them youngsters and what they did. Oh, yeah. So why is that germane to this conversation? Why is that relevant to this conversation? Because it's a song that a lot of our younger people, 15, 16, maybe even 17 years old, who not in the street life, the song, it might not catch them. However, if they're at a party with some peers and the song go on, and some of them little YNs get to acting crazy on it, they gonna catch on and say, oh, this was what hot. Okay, they gonna start to want to do it. And I have seen people throw up their gang signs and next thing you know, fights and then shots rang out. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, it pulls the wrong people, the right people, into the wrong way. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So that, that's just where I'm at. And I just feel like, I don't know how old Mozzie is. I'm sure he's 30 plus. YG is 30 plus, 40, 50 plus. It's just some stuff that's just my opinion. I already gave props to Mozzie. Like I said, I couldn't stay away from him. He's popular. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking him. I already gave props to YG. Man, Crazy Life, that album, you know what I'm saying? And I just told you about E-40. E-40 is on Mount Baymore. He's top 4 all time from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the next verse.
Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang. Chunk your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9.
I'm from the four, the $1 million game, member up the scope. Your homie got popped at the stove. If you was on bunk, you ain't go. Treetop, see the block, Elm Street, Pyro, West Side, Capanella Park. I'm a diamond, fuck it, I'm from all of them on Rose Brands Avenue.
Let me just say, I forgot. These are real bangers, though. I think Mozzie is one. I know YG is one. He got the treetop and everything. So, if that's your life, that's your life. That's your life. But I'm about saving the younger people. That's just the way I am. You know what I mean? Shout out to my 2 sons that didn't go that route. I played in the street a little bit and just had to let them know the way to go. That's all.
Gratitude, I'm a nigga with an attitude. I'm a nigga, I'm a fucking nigga. I hang with Freddie and Jason, the fucking killers. LAC, NWA, Anthem Millers. When Lil Zoe bounce back, I ain't fucking with him. 50-50 yard, you ain't on the main line. Check his resume, he only got rape crimes. From the deuce tray, 4, 5, 8, 9. Streets high behind to hit up on the wall and
yelling
white
out
side.
gang gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang. Chunk your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs to 8 to 9.
Gang, 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 gang. All of my ninjas having a change. In the traffic claiming they fame. I'm from the Bay where we don't bang.
Thank you, 40. Thank you. Thank you, bro. See, at least he did come in on some grown man stuff and, let it be known. We ain't doing that out here. You might not be able to save all lives, but, Bay lives matter too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, however you do it in your region, whatever y'all do in your region, even like Tupac said, every thug got to learn to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize what's right and what ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And when you know it ain't right, don't make people that's right go the wrong route. Don't encourage them to do so. You know what I mean? That's even Bible talk, but I'm going to leave that alone. All right, once again, we're going to go back to 40.
The Bay where we don't bang. Legacy Street, that's my set. E-40 way, I'm a vet. I was taught to always keep my mouth shut. If the people ask you questions, keep it zip. Ever since I was a teen, I was a star. I done put more strings in the guitar. I done see more chicken than a ranch. You haters should apologize in advance.
Gang gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang.
Like how 40 slid on there. I got enough of the hook. This song right here, the beat, a 8.0 for sure. 8.0 on the beat. When it comes to the lyricism, though, the Chef Boy rap, I don't remember. I know YG rapped. I know Mozzie rapped. So, yeah. That's a shame. It's not memorable. So I'm not going to even rank the lyricism. How about that? I'm going to get a song at 8.0 on the lyrics collectively. Collectively. That's the best I can do. You know what I mean? We're going to go ahead. We're going to move on to the next song, though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, I'm just giving my reaction, my opinion. That's what people's is here for. That's what I'm doing. So there we have it. DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay. Get ready to sign off, but I want to know which song slapped the hardest to you. You know what I mean? Was it E-40 them? Y'all rocking with Russell? You know what I mean? Which one of them slapped the hardest to you? Also, give me a special, y'all give me some special requests so I could do my best to have it for the next week's video, for the next time around. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see what's hot too. That's all I'm doing is listening to new songs, by different artists, sharing it with y'all, giving y'all my reaction, giving y'all my analysis, thus the word ReactioNalysis. And that's what it's all about, all right? So look, make sure y'all mob to the good music, you know what I mean? Stay safe, you know what I mean? Keep your head on the swivel, your eyes in the mirrors, go where you got to go, get back home. That's the name of the game. Take care, and as always, God bless.
I represent the Yay area.